I ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna be doing this here all night. Hold on a second. Hey, let me see. Oh, what Instagram it? Okay, let me just go ahead and take this down for a minute. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and do something for a minute. You guys, let me just do something for a minute. Screaming, screaming. Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute, you guys. Let me take this for him down. Let me see. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, I got TikTok one do good. What TikTok? Okay. 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 Hey y'all. I ain't gonna get here. I'm gonna beat myself up against the wall against this here. Do hold on a second. Let me get it. Let me get back up in here. Hey. Welcome. Now let me see what it go. Let me see what it do right now with the sound. Oh, uh, okay. One moment. So could I get it right now? Oh boy, my God. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see. Okay. Uh-uh. Don't mess this up. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. Come through. Welcome. Hey there. Hey there, Miss Cole. Hey Zoe. Happy Juneteenth. Y'all. Flowers, sunflowers. Flowers, sunflower. Thank you. Welcome everybody. Hey kids. Thank you for coming through. You guys, please thumb up my video and share me out, please. Y'all, welcome everybody. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all, hey, welcome to Juneteenth, okay? Black people, we are really is black and white. We are really is making scribes out here in these streets, okay? Seem like I'm about to take off these glasses. What the other glasses they down there? I think I'm gonna do all right for now. I think I'm gonna do all right for now with the glasses. If y'all can't see my eyes, and if it's gonna be a problem, y'all let me know. I'll go ahead and switch up the other glasses. But anyway, you guys, let me tell y'all how my day was going so far. I had a restless night, right? I had on got a lot of things that was bothering with me, dealing fact with the watch. No, the watch. I got the watch, the smart watch working, right? Got it, and then when I got it, the phone rang. This rang, the phone rang, and the watch rang. Anyway, I felt proud of myself when I did get it. It was like about after 9 this morning. I could have come live last night, but my mind basically was like just playing tricks on me. I was tired. I wasn't tired. And it's like that. And then also, too, it was raining, right? It was raining. So, and then I was aching, my legs was aching. I told you how Arthur gets in here and try to show his ass. So anyway, make a long story short, I took a nap early. I don't know, early part. I just rest. So anyway, I took a nap, like I said, like about 4. And then now I feel like I had done got a quick nap. So I'm gonna roll with us until I get tired or whatever. But I hope that we have a good time. You guys, I like to bring back Fish Fry Friday, but my channel had come a long way. And what I mean by what a long way, I don't want to take no type of chances. So somehow or another, I'm gonna have to do something and get to know how they are doing this here copyright music, so we all can get back to Fish Fry Friday and Sunday's blues. All right, each time that I say I'm gonna do it, it like fears me, because I don't have no strikes on my channel, and I'm still building up another channel, Dolby Milton 4. I'm still building that up. All right, that is my exercise channel. I'm still trying to build up, so I can't take no kind of change, no kind of changes. No kind of chance on what was basically like what's going on. And I look at like people basically can't take dealing fact with the entertaining basically with my voice. I guess so basically we just don't have to move on to something else. Y'all, I had got the makeup. Y'all remember I told you about Jeffrey's Star makeup? I was there putting on something a little here and a little there. Didn't want to take a chance, because it was all the colors was wild. So okay. Then it's like I was putting it on the press, like, damn, what's going on with this stuff? Child, come to find out, I posted. It wasn't like eye makeup. If you wet the brush and then it come on, I like, oh my god! I said, I like it. I like it. I like it. So anyway, I had got that little bit. I'm getting smart now. Yeah, now that this reflection is bothering me. Hold on a second, you guys. Where is hold up. Now the glasses reflection is bothering with me now. Hold on a second, you guys. Give me a moment. Let me go and find. I thought I had all the glasses here. I thought I had everything here ready to go. I got my water bottle. Oh, got my water bottle. Okay, yeah, I do. I have it. Just sitting here, I'm like thinking that I was gonna be all right, but now I'm gonna be all right. I gotta put on these. Okay. Anyway, how's everybody? Everybody been enjoying Juneteenth. I seen a quite a bit parades going on. And okay, yeah, I'm good. I've been seeing some parades on the internet, on YouTube going on. I didn't go over there on Facebook. I didn't go on Facebook to get, to see basically what they was doing over there. Let me get in here and get with my pillows on my back. Okay, I want to hear no problem. Okay, I didn't go over to Facebook. Y'all please like the video to see what's basically what they was going on. But anyway, on YouTube, I seen quite a bit of thing. Y'all, as y'all see my title, they said, that's what they say, that they not going to take those 10 years. Those 10 years. Y'all know I've been waiting, and I have to go and check. I don't so much go to Facebook. I go to Black News. I go every which way, trying to find did in fact with news. All right. So anyway, I went on Black News, and I said, So anyway, I went on Black News, and you remember it was a lot of scamming. What was going on? Ponzi scam, pyramid scam, all this it was going on, right? So let me while all this shit was going on, we was around here trying to survive dealing fact with the COVID. All of a sudden we had this young couple. hmm They said they were gonna bail us out. They say somehow or another, even though they I think they call themselves the blessing have arrived. I'm just gonna quote that a little bit. It said your blessing have arrived, and we gonna arrive, and we gonna come up on this here. We all in it together with this pyramid scheme. With this pyramid. You got to come in like with $1,400. People looking at black people, young couple. Some people say, what we got to lose? Let's give it a try. And they had a lot to lose, like their home, their cars, even down to one spouse lost his life. Of dealing fact with y'all, the quickest heart attack and stroke every that will put you out of here, will leave you is a coma, is stress, is stress. And what I mean by dealing fact with stress, how do stress get started? They never like that's why that people don't understand when they're dealing fact that if that's the only thing dealing fact with your relationship, somebody that one is playing over the other. Now I know that is makes a big part of the relationship, but you got a mess. Is one playing on the other, and your finance is messed up. That is what you call. Then you got kids right there. A lot of time that a man will leave home, it did in fact with a lot of stress. Because if a man got everything at home, the bills are okay, children act like they got good sense, you can find the dog, and it basically is a calm household. Okay. But even though, let's say he got a woman out on the outside, well, that you hear and that you know that he fooling around, but those bills are being paid. You don't put out the man that's working. You put out the man that ain't doing shit and not working. The money man you don't put out. Okay, that's number one. I'm dealing with that. And please don't listen to a bitch that ain't never been married. And don't listen to a bitch ain't been married long as you have been married. Cause what could she tell you? What happened to her marriage? Now you gonna bring your ass in front of my door and what advice that you can give me? And yours didn't even last for how long? Now when you talking about dealing fact with death, that's a totally different way. No, 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 that's not the same. So anyway, mind who you taking your advice from. Okay. Learn be mindful who you taking your advice from. And also to mind who you hang out with. Who you hang out with. You don't need nobody that hanging out you that thinks so that they better and they can teach you a thing or two. Oh, y'all, that ain't nothing but my boom box right here. Okay. What could they teach you? Now, if they teach you anything, and you go along any one of their rules, and did the fact that you are married, and she's single now, I'm finna tell you right now, you know that ain't gonna look good on your marriage with your husband. That ain't gonna do much. Push him further and further out there. Especially when you listen to this here barefoot ass damn bitch. Who is her children daddy? That's first thing your husband say. Where her man at? Where her children daddy at? Tell her go and find her children daddy and stay out stay out my family house. Matter of fact, I don't want her back over there. And it's always where them damn lonely ass bitches that know every damn thing. But still, yeah, they marriage have not last longer than your marriage had did. And guess what? And their husband basically is out there fooling around. Now remember now, one thing I tell you about didn't fact with relationship, a man don't necessarily when coming out to a relationship is no woman. I say it all that. Got one man to herself. You are sharing him with something. And if you're not sharing him with something, you must got the most lonely, miserable ass life. The only thing y'all can do is sit there, go to dinner, have date night, and look at one another. Do the same old thing over and over again. You got to have some kind of outing that gets your interest besides my wife. And what I mean by that, some guys like to play domino. Some guys like to, as long as it's not taking money out the house, putting up. Some guys like sports. Some guys like to go over there on Sundays and with the guy, outing. Somewhere he can go and he can let his hair down and with the boys. Because if you think so that you exist every damn thing, wow, you sadly mistaken. He don't have to. Some guys back in the day was in love with their car, and they still do. They got the cars that act like that. They it is paralyzed, you know, all jacked up like Shamar. That's that band boy name. All jacked up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, that was a little joke there. I'm sorry. Anyway, I want me, y'all, doing the second that you, I want me some liquor to drink tonight. Isn't that something? Y'all, the liquor store ain't happening. You want me to sit here and be with y'all the way, please cash at me so I can get over there to the liquor store. But other than that, let's just talk. Okay. I want a piece of crumb. I need a little piece of crumb for I need something in. I need some drunkenness in my that gonna make me feel how I want to feel tonight. Yes. Tommy Lee Jones is coming over here tonight, and no telling what may happen. Okay, here we go. How y'all doing? Okay, thanks everybody for coming in. Shout out to those of you that's up there in the bushes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Kick, you are coming through for me. Twitter haven't come through yet, and also too we have YouTube in here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. If your life, don't you know that a man can love you or the person in your relationship? It doesn't matter, man, woman, whatever your person. Don't you know that they can love you so much that it will cause you to hate them? Mhm. Is it when that you say, "Hey, Chlorine, baby," when you see that them coming, either you gonna hide, either you gonna know how you gonna get rid of that person. Even on your job, they peeping around the corner. You can be on your job. They gonna apply for an application right there on your job. Then you got to look at him. And everybody know that he's is your boyfriend because that before he got a job there, he used to come inside your job and wait for you. Then all of a sudden, and then he sits there at the counter. The whole world is going on. He sits right there at the counter and just basically just look at you. Now, if he comes on your job sitting there, let's say like a McDonald's job, if he comes on your job and basically just sitting there waiting on when he get off of work, then when you get off work, what y'all got to talk about? And you waiting on for the customer to come up to the counter, and you was talking to him. So what y'all got to talk about? A man can love you so much, and that same thing with a woman can love a man so much. Whatever your purpose is, it will make you want to leave Earth. How did I get this? How did I get this way? Then you get this type of way of you, my ex. Yeah, I've been through that before. I've been through that before. And then you get this here in you. If you don't see him, They somewhere around here. I know he's up there in the tree. I told you that boy that I had was up in the tree. It just enough. It just and then it have that people like family members would think so it's a joke, and they know that Mom, I don't like him, or my sister Janet, I don't like him, and then they would jump out that he did not love me. It was controlled. Yeah, you're right, Chloe. It was control. Now, I can't say this gentleman name now because he don't passed on. He passed on October. This guy here, oh my God, he was something else. He was something else in my life. And y'all, what I got caught up is I was on a cheerleader team, and you shake it and you stump it and you curl it around. And then back then, I told y'all it was the motorcycle, all about the motorcycle back then. Boy, that town, Deerfield Beach, was too small of a town for me and him to live in. Somebody got to go. And I left. I found out last year he had passed away in uh, South Carolina. He had passed away. I don't know. He had a stroke or something. Anyway, basically, like he had passed. And you know what? Even though that it been, let's say it been 50 years, y'all. I just basically in a way can basically like live a little bit. Because it was so much anger, so much not anger, just so much abuse. And now you gonna love me and nobody else gonna with you. That's the one that throw me in the trash can. Hey, Rodney, my baby. Hey, go, my pal. That's my boo. That's it. That's my Rodney boo. Come on in here and like this video. So anyway, you guys, I'm trying to get me a bottle of liquor. I got the chaser, just anything. Rum. I call the people and tell the people come here. If I think so, y'all, we probably don't even know how much time because they close at 9 o'clock. But anyway, so much for that. If not, we'll take it up tomorrow night. Shout out. This is Sabbath Eve. Y'all know I usually don't come live really on Friday evening. But anyway, just on another day, I said, okay, I just feel like just talking. So anyway, let me get y'all here. Rodney, you probably want to catch it because I've been knowing about dinner fact with Rodney's story. Rodney probably gone out the front door. So, but anyway, close that door, babe, Rodney. Damn flies coming in here. Damn all these damn worms and flying, these mosquitoes biting me tonight, all in my ear. Okay. So anyway, when I found out that when they told me that, hey, I seen on Facebook that he had don't die. Then one of my old friend, classmate, gonna come out. I'm sorry here. I said, what you talking about? Oh, he don't die. Mike don't die. I like, leave me alone with that shit. Leave me alone with that shit. And then anyway, so I go onto his sister's Facebook page and I look and see that, yeah, he had don't pass away. And then I think so they was having it in South Carolina. So I like, oh well, that's how you feel. Then my old crazy ass sister feelings start just fuck with me about it, right? Because you know that this damn boy damn near beat me all the time. And that's the crazy son of my bitch that threw me in the trash can. And I like, oh my God, but wait a minute. Yeah, I ain't telling you. I just said, when I found out, now I've been moved from my hometown, Deerfield, right? But when I was when I found out, when I moved to North Carolina, I thought like, hey, I said, North Carolina, South Carolina. I said, oh my God, he don't find me. He gonna find me. And I'm by myself. And old bad behind Nicholas is locked up. Who gonna fight for me now? Because I know Nicholas can fight. So make a long story short, he had don't pass away, and now I'm basically at rest. Because when that you have been abused, it's remember that it's with the words ain't so much that it's not so much the physical pain. You cannot feel that pain no more. Okay, You don't got over that fun, but the mental part of it is that's the one that you don't get over. And that's the part that a lot of ladies is all locked up today. Did in fact that it's the mental. I was looking at some documentaries and stuff that all this here on Netflix, a lot of documentary, like, why do it make women do that? Why a woman is the quickest one to get the firearm. Okay. Women are more dangerous than a man, more dangerous than a man with a firearm. A woman. Most women that's in locked up, besides the drug women, that the young with drugs, it always is one that don't took a man life. Okay. Now I'm not saying these psychopaths like Arlene Warner and just go on. I don't like man because that man did this to me, and they SA me and all this kind of stuff. No, I'm not even talking about that. That was a food there. Okay, that was a food there. Let me tell you something. Did in fact with a firearm. Let me tell you so. When a woman meant to kill you, when she meant to kill you, when she had planned to kill you, had don't started all in her mind, she going to kill you, planned it out to the T. When she shoot you more than one time. See, sometimes you can shoot that she can shoot you and it can be an accident. It was all a fear of your life. But when you go more than one, you want to feel your life because he was dead from the first one. You meant to do what you did, and that's why that those women, as you will see, that's on death row and on death row, is because that those are women. I meant to do it, and then they try to fall on this part that, oh, I was molested as a child. Now, yeah, I'm not saying you did. A lot of us was, including myself. But sometimes that we have to. I'm not no child no more. I'm going to protect. If I ever have a child, I'm going to protect my child. I'm not going to let my child go stay all night overnight. I'm not going to let her older brother over grown up uncles babysit her. If me and the dad break up, I'm not gonna get remarried until my kids get grown. Okay. So anyway, those are some things that we're gonna be talking about tonight. How y'all doing? Happy Juneteenth. Again, I'm trying to find some kind of way how that we can do this here with this music thing. Okay, y'all remember COVID? You remember they was taking all them people money and the PPP and all these type of loans? Uh-huh. You remember a whole lot of them got caught, and they still catching them. You may get back, but your ass ain't getting away. That's the thing what we say over here in the Scooters Lounge. So let me tell you, y'all, you remember, I've been watching this. You remember we had did the greed, we did in fact with greedy people. You remember that we did this here? But what y'all didn't fail to understand what had happened yesterday. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You remember they supposed to be from a DJ. He was a DJ, good DJ in school. When a party hopping and jumping, they always call him. They took their wedding pictures like they had went on something dealing fact with a couples retreat. It was a short series that was on Bravo. I think either on the Oprah channel, one of them. Anyway, it was this person dealing in fact with helping you get married people get back together and see what they felt, and then see could they help one another. Anyway, they picked that couple there. That couple there, oh, hot to try. You can look at her with you can look at the woman. You can look at both of them with an attitude. That has an attitude, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I think y'all better come on in here. This is what the Anthony's them look like. COVID, how long we been on? We in that 6 year? Yeah, 6 year with COVID. They finally got them. Now let me tell you something, Anthony's. You like I said, you may get by. You don't got by because I'm stealing for that damn money. I'm still in your earth about that money. And everybody's still trying to figure that shit out. You think so? I don't remember that $300,000 receipt. Oh yeah, these eyes are mine. Oh yeah, we lost sleep watching your that damn ass. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna tell you about this a couple. Scooters, you know how we deal in the SSS sector. Y'all know when I'm over there at the desk, y'all know I'm in the SSS. When I'm based here, I'm just doing some commentary, or either late on night, I change it, it'll be story time. So anyway, I'm just doing some commentary on this here. Uh this had came across in one of the I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I looked down the I see what it said, black music. Let me go over there to them folks' house. Y'all, the couple. Y'all remember this is a young couple, black people, older people, like say like my mom age. Um, they trust them and they gave them they saving and all them supposed to be into a pyramid thing, a pyramid scheme thing. Okay. You put in, I put in every week, every month, or every week somebody gets the pot. But you just keep on putting in. Your time is going to come. That is the oldest trick in the book. You remember a lot of them island people, they do that stuff. That way you can get a car, I can get a car, and we all do. And then that's how a lot of the people have died because when it was their turn, they took off with the money. Mhm. Okay. I'm going to show you the arc of what I am talking about, and it should bring you more. Add up, I tell you. Hold on, let me get this right here. Let me see. How did I put this? Okay. Okay. As we move on. Oh, okay, okay. As we move on around in these YouTube street. Okay, that's that watch. As we move around in the YouTube street, this beautiful couple right there. Don't we remember them? That beautiful couple there, right there. Well, hold on a second. Let me see if I can bring it out. Right there, here, there, yonder. Right here. Don't we remember? Don't we remember when they had went on that reality show? Anyway, these two, these two right here. Hold up, let me see. Could I get it to talk to me, and it'll give you a little bit more, basically like what is going on. Those that have not been watching. Okay, I'm seeing. Okay, hold up. Where is what? What did I turn on mute? Hold on a second. It shouldn't be on mute. Let me see. Lord, why is I'm getting so much problem with this? Hold one second, you guys. It said that it was on. Okay, here we go, right here. This is a Texas couple. They did the pyramids thing. Okay, I thought it was gonna basically gonna talk, and let me just go back to here and tell you exactly what they had on did. Look how they was looking. Trying to shit the shitter. Thought that we as the people we're gonna let them keep our money. Okay, here we go. Check it out. This is from Black Business School right here. Okay, hold on a second. Come on. Why is this again? Why is not speaking? Hold on a second, you guys. Here we go, right here. Come on.
Consultation, or you want me to come to your city and do something? We do trainings and stuff like that. David is the guy.
Oh,
His
don't we
number
know
is, write
Dr.
this down,
Price,
keep it handy.
not
It's
the
three one three
boys,
three nine
right?
eight 8420 313 398 eight
Okay,
four two
hold on a
zero. And
second.
he's a very nice guy, and he will be very friendly with you and help you in achieving your goal, whatever that may be. Because our goal is wealth. And here's the thing that's interesting. Um,
Oh, he on the
did anybody see this couple? There's a couple. The guy, the husband's name was DJ ASAP, and his wife. They were the Moore family, Moore, and Marlon Moore is his real name, and his wife is Lashonda Moore. And apparently, they live in Texas, where Texas is pretty heavy on their sentencing. We all know that. And they did a allegedly, well, I mean, I guess you're not supposed to say allegedly, but I'm gonna just say it. It had a Ponzi scheme, and the sentence was really crazy. The sentence was 40 years in prison for each of them, right? So, imagine being a married couple and you're going to go to prison 40 years. Your wife's going to go to prison 40 years. That's a nightmare that nobody would want to endure. And I wouldn't wish that on my
all
worst
this
enemy.
here base is alleged but true. Okay, let's go over here. Let's get it right here. Okay, we know this here couple. Let me see. I hope them. Okay. I hope that I don't get no dealing fight with this here. Hold up one second. Let me see getting which way that I can now get it. Now this here. Well, I'm gonna show you out. This is the reality. This is the I gotta be careful with some of these people because they would come after you for some reason about using their stuff. Hold up. Let me go right here. This here, let me go with the white boy. Yes. Oh, the white boy don't come after me. Here we go.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with
Oh,
Riverside. An account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec to capture high quality audio and video, all from the comfort of, well, anywhere. Even if the only camera you have is
come
on your
on,
phone,
man.
you'll still look.
Okay, here we go.
Today, we're going to look at a pissed off a lot of people. They leverage their minor celebrity, trust, and ability to reach a lot of people to make a lot of money. But what happens
All
when the
this
FTC
alleged,
comes
we gonna
knocking at
get
your
to
door?
it.
I'm Dre, aka ASAP the Mogul.
And I am Lashonda, but I go by Lala.
This lovely couple was featured on the OWN Network's reality show called Family or Fiancé in the second season. The third season will be titled Judgment or Jail, where they will be confronted with paying damages to the victims or face jail time. Which one will they choose? Make sure to tune in Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Apparently, it's a pretty popular TV show, as a couple clips from the episodes starring these two combined for over 100,000 views on YouTube. These two were also featured on Angela Yee's podcast, so clearly the episode makes waves within a certain niche in the content creation game. Part of the popularity stems from the husband Marlon Moore's success as a touring DJ. He went by DJ ASAP, but now refers to himself as ASAP the Mogul. He would have hit 100,000 followers on Instagram if he didn't partake in running a pyramid scheme. I guess making your money by taking from others earns the moniker mogul nowadays. His wife also has a nice size following on Instagram. Her profile is set to private like her husband's. Thankfully, for any future victims who would have joined this scam, the illegal pyramid scheme they were allegedly running is now public. A reality TV couple wanted to bless black people suffering financially. The FTC says it was a pyramid scheme. Marlon Moore, also known as DJ ASAP, and his wife Lashonda allegedly scammed tens of millions of dollars from black people falling behind on loans and bills due to the pandemic. Is there anything worse than scammers taking financial advantage of people who are struggling and down on their luck, and using that leverage of them struggling to sign up for their pyramid scheme? A Texas couple once featured on an OWN network reality show, Family or Fiancé, promised people they could get a financial blessing of 800% in as little as a week. It turns out they were running a pyramid scheme that targeted and then built black people affected by the pandemic, according to 2 lawsuits filed against the black couple. Oh boy, this isn't good. Whenever I see mention of a financial blessing of 800% in as little as a week,
Okay, let's go right here. Okay, I think so. I'll be right here. Okay, with this, y'all. Let me tell you something. These two here know good and well. Shoot. Let me move my legs. These two know good and well that they was gifted, did in fact, with that Ponzi scheme. They wasn't even more. The wife turned around and told the people, said something about that. It's y'all fault. It's y'all fault. Why you ain't getting the money? Stop calling. That's what she said up there. I couldn't make it up. Stop calling here. It's y'all fault. If y'all were to pay y'all money, this pyramid would have went up, and then it would have fell back down on y'all for y'all to get your money. Y'all, this been 6 years when these two did this here to black people. People lost their house, their cars, even lost their life over these two. As you know, as time went progressed on, we're gonna go over here. As time progressed on, the state had offered them 10 years. These two little hotheads, these two smart, damn dumb ass, wanna be come up fast children say hell no, we won't go. And guess what? Yesterday, what the court said, the judge hit them both yesterday with 40 years apiece. So they denied, they don't want, they told me uppity, and I don't know if uppity care, but I'm here to tell you the truth, uppity, they told me they don't care. They told me, hold on 1 second, let me get this sit down for a minute. Hold on, let me see what Funky got. Funky got something up here on it too. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me get you right here. Come on. Hold up. Let me go right here. Get out of here. Come on, where me at? Anyway, the church said that wasn't good enough. 10 years? What are you talking about, 10 years? Of course not. I will not be doing 10 years for nobody, because we haven't did nothing wrong. Uppity. They said they haven't did nothing wrong. My God, today. But then you did nothing wrong. Could you get them people back their money? Huh? So you ain't do nothing wrong. So could you make it right and give me back my money? Anyway, let old Funky get down here and tell you exactly how this here played out. They was offered for 4 years. 6 years. From the I don't know. We like 5 years, 6 years, something. Didn't affect with the pandemic. Y'all gonna actually, after y'all don't took them people money, and then she's supposed to have 2 kids, took them people money for the fame and the fortune. Y'all, I got to show y'all they wedding from the people money. Anthony, I just want to let you know, Kamala, Anthony, they coming for you. Mom and dad, they coming for you. See, they already got son. Nothing that they can do, nothing y'all can do for son. Hold on 1 second. I got to work for a few minutes, okay? I got to work for a few minutes. Let me tell you, Anthony parents, you may get by, but you're not getting away. And y'all, I told y'all, I know y'all gonna get tired of me basically saying that didn't affect this kid. But guess what? It's still people got mixed feeling about that. I don't have no mixed feeling. I'm going by what the boy said. The boy said, I did it. Now, if the boy said, no, it wasn't me, I ain't do it. Only thing they gonna do is take the boy here and take him home there and take him on to death. All the other children gonna say, yes, he did, yes, he did, yes, he did. You gonna take them, they gonna take you in the back room back there? No. I'm gonna see my mama. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer. I'm gonna see my mama. That's all basic that they can do. No. I just want to talk to my mama. No, I got to see my mama. No. They round there Want that lawyer, the $75,000 white man. The white man knew when he took the money it was a damn joke. He knew it was a damn joke. Why he take the money? Why not? Because that we gonna work a minute. Because that did in fact with the Anthony's mother, parents. You know, they always they thought that they was because of the neighborhood. Now wait a minute, with the bully boys and the neighborhood that they lived in, but like in a mixed neighborhood, and it was all right now. Okay, they had basically start thinking that they were really was white. They even went around there to the white church with the bully boy. The two badass little boy, his daddy, his mama, and all them racist people. They went to the church around there. They all were the same. Remember at church? You remember the preacher got them all together and said, "Could we all get along in God's sakes?" That's how that time. But everybody's still yet in church. I want also to tell you this here before I get back over here. Why I'm making this here get in fact with the Anthony parents. Them that husband and wife thought that they actually that people was gonna go away. Shut up and just go away. Did in fact with their money. One husband just took over and died because that the wife was the one say, yeah, let's do it. The husband was very, husband and wife have to agree. And then the husband said, okay, then, honey, this, that, and nothing, but all about the husband just knew they was on the wing prayer. And I hope that these people can do this here and did, in fact, with the pandemic. Okay, now, hold up a second, you guys. Scratching back out my legs. Let me get my little tray up here. Okay, scratching my legs back up. Okay, here we go. With this here being said, Anthony's parents, you know why? Y'all told that boy not to get on the stand. Not saying that. I'm pretty sure y'all were to let him get on that stand and he were to cry and have snot everywhere. It would have let the people see that he had some kind of remorse in him. It would not feel like that he would get them 35 years. What is what is that he had against the Kamala and his family? So okay, wait a minute. What is it? What is that have to do with the Kamala? Okay, what it got to do with is that these two kids, the husband and wife, thinking so that they was gonna get by taking on people money. You got by, but you ain't getting away. Call up the Anthony parent, did in fact with that money. Y'all may get by, but y'all not getting away, did in fact no people money. No people is on y'all ass about their money. Where is the money? Where is the people money? So that's the only thing that I'm just saying. This ain't got nothing to do with it. They thing did in fact with scamming, taking people money, then told the people, the lady, they got one of the phone calls when they was doing one of their shows, and the people kept saying, no man, just return the money back. How could we then the young lady got very, very snappy at the mouth. Very, very snappy at the mouth. Let's turn this here on around. Let me go over here in the Anthony corner. Anthony family, mom and dad, them two kids scammed those people. Y'all scammed them people. Yeah, that is a federal offense. So you may get by, but you're not getting away. And whatever that, and don't play. I don't know. I don't know. I hope that this don't comes down to it. But I ask myself, don't know your son. I feel more close to your son about following this here case because I was following it when it had first happened. I feel more close to your son basically than you do. You just know your son and know what I just know what I see here. Did in fact that reason why that a lot of people feel so close to your son is because that not only that, yes, he did got railroaded in a bad deal. Yes, he did. Now, I want to tell you something right now. Tell you this here. What that y'all didn't know. I found out they did gave him a plea bargain. They did give it to him. It was no. The mom and dad says no. What are you talking about? Your son had admit that he have did something. The parents had played on us, not played on us, but wanted us to think. Remember now, over here on the YouTube world, Queen 88, all of them. Remember now, on the now Queen 88, I think she's from Texas, but let's say over here on the YouTube world, we just came aboard 3 weeks, a month before the trial. Texas been collecting money, been asking for their money back. The black people, anything didn't affect a white and black thing, black people jumped over head in first. We didn't never hear what the child said. And not only that, we was going by what the mother had said. That's why that black people jumped on it and got them people that money in a week's time. In a week's time, that boy had over $500,000 over less than a week's time. Now, what I mean by that boy that's come out, that's the money that was for him. Because something didn't affect at 17 years old. I think that in Texas, consider you grown adult at 17, or either they consider that you do adult crime. I thought that it always been when you 18, that when you become adult. So anyway, when the mother had put out, when they had said that it been a killing, it been a, an accident happened at the school. The mother had put out, the mother and the father, about what they were trying to do to her son. Black people didn't know no further. They jumped on that did cop. Well, hell no. I be damned you get another one of us. You ain't gonna railroad us. Not that lady child. As time goes on. When it happened on, I think it was April 20th. April 24th, the Anthony already had a business that had failed in 2016. Well, it based like a business they were trying to get off the floor and this and that and other. It doesn't show that the business made any money or did anything. Okay. That's what that showed, that it really ain't. I'm gonna put it like this, it really ain't get off the ground. Okay. Now, because they can't find the fact with what they paid tax, how much the business was making, they cannot even find that. So let's go. Back over here. On the 24th, they had already had opened up another business. It does not say, in fact, that they have not found a paper trail that they had took that money to open up that business there. I have not found that paper trail. And I haven't heard nobody say, in fact, that how did they get the money and start that business? Then again, what type of business was it? Okay? But that business came along like 20 days after this year had no answer. They had to open up a business. Again, they are trying to trace it right now. Did y'all take that money to build a business? Regardless of what the people are saying, they want their money. Where's the money? This and that. Did y'all take the money and build a business? Because the business, you ain't apply for the business and started the business until 20 days. What they say, 20 days after this had to happen. Y'all, it have not been found yet. It have not been proven that they have did that. Only thing they have proven, not so much a proven, but have facts, they opened up a business when that money came through. Didn't affect with that child the same month. The other business they had, it was based on flop. In 2016, it was it was in the husband name, and let me see what else about this business. I think this business was a cleaning service. But don't hold me to that. But I think either they started cleaning service or the other one was cleaning service. Anyway, whatever another, it didn't get off the ground. Even down to this one here that they opened, it didn't get off the ground yet. Even though that they started a year ago, it did not get off the ground yet. And I'm gonna tell you why it didn't get off the ground. I think because it didn't affect with what they probably be doing. It didn't affect with all this here with the people bullying the family and all this type of stuff. Now, let's go back over here. These two was offered 10 years. 10 years, and also to pay back restitution and all this here didn't affect with that money. Both of them said, no, we won't go. When the time, they went to court yesterday. When the time it came out, no, the judge gave them 40 years. Now, let me tell you something, how this here can look. Both of them in their 30s, they late 30s. They are in federal. Now, 40 years added on to that, they begin out, let's say about like 75, 76. Let's just say. Because right now they are in between 37 and 40 years old. And they just got hit with 40 years apiece. Let me tell you something. When they get out, when they get out, they still got restitution to pay. But look at it like this, those people be dead. See what I'm saying? Those people be dead. And then also too, back in the day, they used to say that when you're doing, in fact, with federal, that you're gonna have to do federal, you do all time. It just depends. But then, in fact, with federal you do get out early on some cases with on Fed's time. Then, in fact, with your children, you rob your children. I don't care. You got your kids name brand stuff, and y'all riding this car in this big house. The people say, "Where's the money?" I want my money back. It was not yours. You go and have a wedding that y'all are walking on water at the wedding. How y'all had it all across a pallet, across the plywood, across the pool, what it called, across the pool. Y'all walking on water. They ain't gonna tell the people. Y'all just wait. Y'all keep rushing us. And what them people did? Went straight up there to the federal building and put a price on y'all damn head that we want our damn money back. And after 40 years, y'all still got to pay them back. You actually think so y'all gonna get away with that? You think so often people hard money that they sweat and tears even before y'all were damn born, even when y'all been what's the name of thought about it. You think so that y'all gonna get up or rise after somebody else? Everybody, y'all, let me tell you, when you want to see basic success in your life and what you have did in your life, just wait till you get 50 years old. 50 years old. Some people, 55. Then you can look back, then the fact that what you have did in your life. Some people hit retirement during that time. Hey, boo, come on in. Thank you, Twit. That when you can sit back and start something else over in your life. That's why some people have to work themselves to the bone, because you got to look at it. The early part of years. The early, which word is going there? The early part of years, they fooled around with it. They fooled around with their. Sometimes people don't get a hold of this until they get like about 30, 35 years old. Because the 20s is made for us to mess them up. 20 is made for us to mess them up. I mean, party and all this type of stuff here. Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna try not go. I'm gonna go over didn't invite the Funky Dineva. I don't think didn't invite Funky Dineva one that what he had don't did about this here couple. Y'all work. It ain't nothing wrong and nothing blessing than making an honest living. You cannot get off and up. You cannot get rich or come off in the back of somebody else. I don't care if it is an insurance policy. Man, before they pay that insurance policy out, they gonna drill it down to the tooth to see why did the house burn down? Why did the car burn down? And just to see how many months that they were behind on the mortgage. All this is federal stuff. So dealing fact with what these two did, let's go over here to Funky Dineva house. Let's go over here to Funky. Let Funky tell us what they had them did. All this basic is it's the truth. So I can't say that it's alleged because they only been found guilty. But more could they do? Hold up a second. Okay. I see. Hold up a second. I see. I ain't got to go over there to. Yeah, let me go over there to Funky Dineva. Let me get it over to him. Okay. Let me give it over here to Funky. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. Come on, Funky. Let me go right here. Funky Live. What? I don't know. Did I eat something today? I don't even know if I even eat. I don't know if I even eat today. Come on, man. Okay. 2 days ago, 1 day ago. Okay, Thursday. Let me get him. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Wait a minute. I think that. Hold on a second, you guys. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second, you guys. Hold on a second, you guys. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, hold on a second. Come on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold up 1 second, you guys. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go. Hold on a second. Hold up 1 second. Oh God. Hold on a second. Wait a minute, you guys. I thought that I had everything all lined up. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold up, you guys. Give me a moment. Mm, come on, Funky. Let me see. Whew. Oh God, that getting me into something. Okay, let me go. Where this boy? Um. mm, mm. Where is it? What happened to? Okay, hold up 1 second. Where is? I think so. They're just basic funky posts because it's wait a minute. No, it came out Wednesday. Okay, it came out Wednesday. Hold 1 second, you guys. Are y'all aware that Jay Z and Beyonce don't? There we go. Don't stamp does one again. Don't stamp does one again. Hold 1 second. I don't know how I'm gonna get this here story here right. I don't know how I'm gonna get this story right. Give me a moment. Hold on, Jesus, come on. I'm not gonna pay for them. Okay, no, no, that's not it. Okay, let's find it right here. Here we go, you guys. Okay, Funky, I'm gonna give it to you. Let's go. Come on. Okay.
To our first Texas story.
Hold on a second.
Texas
I'm trying to
couple,
get it right.
DJ ASAP and LaShonda Moore are
There we go.
sentenced to 4 years each for a pandemic pyramid scheme, y'all. A Texas couple has been sentenced to 40 years in federal prison for running a pyramid scheme that defrauded more than 10,000 people out of over $30 million during the COVID-19 pandemic. LaShonda Moore and Marlon Moore, also known as DJ ASAP, operated a program called Blessings in No Time, which promised participants an 800% return on a $1,400 investment. Prosecutors said the scheme relied on members recruiting new participants with money from new recruits being used to pay existing members. It was reported that the organization operated using a playing board consisting of 4 levels of participants: 8 fires, 4 winds, 2 earths, 1 water. Once 8 participants were recruited to fill in 8 fire positions on the board, those in the fire positions were instructed to at least $1,400 a person in the water position. When the water participant received 8 payments totaling $11,000, other members advanced on the board, and they were required to recruit additional participants to continue the scheme. Authorities stated that the couple used live streams and social media to promote the scheme nationwide and positioned themselves to receive a large share of the payments. Both were convicted of conspiracy, wire fraud, and money laundering after a federal jury found them guilty in January 2026. Special agent of the U.S. Secret Service Dallas
January.
Office,
Okay.
Christina Foley, said that the Moores took advantage of the trust and hope during a time of national crisis, causing significant harm to thousands of victims. Today's sentencing sends a clear message that the Secret Service remains steadfast in our mission to investigate and disrupt these schemes, and those who prey on vulnerable communities for personal gain will be fairly prosecuted. Now, y'all already know this is what we was talking about during COVID, the Susu boards. Now, already know the way that people were doing it during COVID is not the real Caribbean Susu, okay? Which is a savings plan where you recruit people, and each month everybody put their portion, and each week everybody gets a turn to draw out. That is how people over in the Caribbean have been able to put down payments on houses, businesses, so on and so forth. But these are the boards that many of us got scammed on. Y'all already know my story. I played 5 different boards during COVID. I played a couple $250 boards. And then y'all remember Annie Ass Duchess 305, who was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Miami. It's so funny that they said that they was getting people for the $1,400 because Annie got my ass for my $1,400, and I still ain't got my
Let me just go right there.
Okay. Shouts out to
Okay, we can stop that right there. Okay, let's stop that right there. Okay. So main thing dealing fact was this here Ponzi scheme is that they have they received 40 years apiece. Both of them. Never would go to their child graduation. Y'all really thought that she had 2 kids, but she didn't have no kids from him. She had a kid from before that she got married to him. Man, y'all really thought so y'all gonna really get away with that. You may get by, but you're not getting away. Let me get over here and talk about the Anthony's parents. Let me tell you what this here guy said. Omar Johnson. Omar Johnson said that. Okay, Omar Johnson can say that what had happened under everybody, we all are mixed with feelings about this whole situation. Nobody ain't win with these kids. Okay, so let me say this. Omar Johnson said that the kid, he said that Anthony had on basically like his hoodie, which I believe so identified with the rainbow. Yes, they do. They do wear their track and field outfit. Said that the boy came over there. He jacked Anthony up. Now, okay, right there, part there, jacking him up. I do believe that. Because remember, you put your hand on me. He grabbed Anthony up. So anyway, how that he grabbed him up. Some people said this basically like was in the girl, like a bear hug. He grabbed him up. He did. But and everybody with that part there, nobody's not changing that. Nobody's not changing that. I do believe that he had on like a jacket. And you know how they when they get into track and field, they have to take off till they put on their running clothes. So I do believe that. Now they said that he was sitting at the under the tent, but he wasn't. But he wasn't really sitting under the tent. Said that his feet was turned to the side. You know how you turn to the side, and he basically was sitting right there on the edge of it. Okay, I can look at it that way. Okay, didn't think that what he just was sitting on that little piece. I will look at it like this here. He didn't have the bleachers. He didn't have to me, his foot. For what I understand, what they are telling me, that what I heard today, his foot space was on the ground. I think I can imagine how he's saying he just had his butt right there on the rail on the bleach. I still can believe I can take that too. Dealing fact with the Anthony Alex came up there and bullied him. Hey, get from around here. And Kamala said that make me or whatever that he said. Yeah, that's what a teenager would say. I'm not doubting that Kamala did not say that. But I do really do with this situation is that I do believe the position that that Anthony was sitting on that bench. I do believe that position. Because that you know that you had bad blood, again, what you're doing over there. So I can understand if he was there, he just was seeing his back facing them, and then all of a sudden the boy probably looked and just came over there and he had on. I believe somehow or another in my mind, I can picture this here in my mind. Yes, Anthony did say, yes, he did. We always say that. You want me to go, then make me move. Yes, I do believe he did say that. Because that's what we do. He didn't get up and just say that like he was a chunk. Hey, give him money. This ain't for you. This why another he said. And Anthony just give up. No. Anthony had some balls too. He basically stand up. I mean, not saying stand up for himself. Make me. You put your hand on me. Just don't put your hand on me. Now, Omar Johnson said that what had happened is that the boy stabbed himself with the knife. Omar Johnson said that the knife was 3.5 inches. Omar Johnson said they were 3.5 inches, but only 2 inches went into Alex. Now wait a minute. Now I got to go off dealing fact with Omar. Listen to what Omar Johnson said about this. He did. Omar Johnson had this part right. He jacked him up. But with us as Black people, if we can only just get the term in us that no, we should be fighting for all that time that he got. We should fighting for that it wasn't no Blacks on the jury. Those two things there, I would see it will give him another trial. I will say that. Now, did in fact with that white kid, didn't fight with the white kid a year ago. What he had did to a Spanish kid. The white kid went into the bathroom. The Spanish kid, a bully too. The Spanish kid followed him in the bathroom. The Spanish kid told his friend to video. They start in the bathroom. They meet up spot that they were gonna fight in the school bathroom. They start fighting in the bathroom. They were fighting so much in the bathroom, then they basically came out the bathroom because the friend was video. And all of a sudden that the other boy went on ahead and had a knife given him. This is different. That there basically was even combat. And what I'm gonna tell you about even combat about that, they start off with fist to fist, fighting in the bathroom. All of a sudden when they got in an open spot, and then they had the video. When they got into an open spot, that when the Spanish boy was getting the best of the black of the white boy, and that's when the white boy went on ahead and got him. That's different than this case here. Remember now, they had a meeting spot. Both of them agreed they was gonna fight. They were fighting all in the bathroom. Things got all roughed up, and they brought it out of the bathroom, and they fight. And that's when the white boy went and did with it. That there for 10 years, yes. That was started out at even combat. That was even because they had to agree with that. They had to agree. Let's get in the bathroom. Let's settle this here in the bathroom. Come on over here, Bob, and video this here. This is not like how it was with Anthony. Anthony's thing was messed up. Didn't fight with the jury. No, but I don't care. You had to keep on pulling all damn day. We'll keep pulling until we get 2 or 3. We're going to even these 12 out. That there would cause for him, my opinion, it should cause for him to have a new trial. Omar Johnson said that the boy fell in the knife. I can look at that like that. Not saying that I agree. Not saying that I agree. But I'm going to say like this here. It wasn't even combat. It was not even combat. Omar Johnson, the one that can't open up no damn school and took no people money, still begging an old lady for their Social Security check. I understand what he's saying, but Omar Johnson, it didn't, for what came out and the people that was in the courtroom, it didn't come out like that. It didn't happen like that. Now the mother said that those kids all basically was telling a lie, didn't fight with their story. Okay, mama, Anthony, mama, you was there. You had the right to talk to your defense. Talk to your lawyer. You the one that paying him. See, again, y'all play with this here kid. You cannot play with the truth. The truth don't need to be defended. The boy had said that he have did it. Now, if we want to fight the jury and the time that he gave him, I'm all down for it. I'm walking out in the street. But this here right here, this here for what that he admit, what he did, believe me, that lawyer didn't have nothing to fight with. But if it was a black man, the black man would have walked the whole damn neighborhood of the streets, would have caught children off the school bus. You remember him? We gotta have a whole lot of damn children. He gonna have so many damn children in there testing against about them bulletin board. They're gonna have a school bus outside. Nobody ain't going to school today. If it was a black man, how could you have 6 witnesses and remember now, the coach ain't know nothing about it. The coach ain't know nothing about it. It was some beef. See, mama, that's what you feel. That's what you feel. Yes, you can say y'all on the attack, but guess what? Y'all on the attack because we are here for your son. Somebody who that you turned your back on. We want to know where his money. We need to get up another team here. Folks said that y'all was getting a team like the Kamala OJ team. No. What you did. You didn't. I know, Kamala. I know, Mama, you not sleeping good at night. It's that guilt on you. That guilt on you that you gave him the night. You said it's in one of them motherfuckers come up, one of them racist something, a bitch come up, you this and that, them redneck, them scabhead, them saltine come there. You go ahead and open you one up. Because you get delicious real bad. Now it's everybody's fault that your son listen to you and you failed your son. That kid didn't need that. That kid didn't need that. Lord, I pray that this here can turn itself around and mama and daddy. Hold up, let me say. I hope that this shit can turn on. Y'all, let me tell you, Gary Coleman, 1990-91, sued his parent. Because all the time he was on TV. All the time he was, let me see who's this guy. Hello. Hello. Huh? No, I'm live. Okay. Y'all, this here was ringing and then the phone was ringing. With Gary Coleman. That's why they had started getting these people a garden light over their money. That's what they should have did. They should have put somebody over that kid's money. But you know what the Anthony's would take? Oh, they taking some money. Oh, we got to pay them. Well, you paid that lawyer $75,000. What the hell did they do for you? The other one could not fuck you up. At least that money, it wouldn't be in your hand that people are coming after you for the money, what you did with the kid money. At least they would go after that. So if they would put a garden light over that money, the parents should not have. If that child said that he need a state appointed attorney, the parents should have never had their hands on the money. They should not have enough because it was all about him. Somehow or another, I think at Texas, at 17 years old, they consider you as an adult for you to make an adult decision. His mama, they should not have had that money. They should not. Should something come out this year? Yes, I hope that one of them jailmates, before, I'm not trying to be cute about being silly about them, before they turn that boy out, I hope it's some older guy that can get that boy by his hand and say, you need to sue your mama. You need to see your parents about your mama. You're looking at 35 years. They gave you 35 years. And I'm going to tell you this here, that Kamala, the truth is going to be told in prison. Exactly what had happened. Who did what, and then what did my mama tell me what to do? The truth is going to be in prison. And I'm going to tell you here today, Scooters, y'all mark my word. Give it 1 month. Somebody in the jail cell is going to step up and say they got some information that that the state can use. The people in the jail is coming after those parents. The people in the jail is gonna go, because guess what? That boy, Junior can't trust nobody. His life is gone with his money. You got the whole free world eating better than you off in your damn money. Isn't that some shit? I would have did a number like my brother did. I don't want to see them. They had to escort my mom out of there with her snot tissue. My mama came there riding in her car in the front seat. They had to put her in the back for her to lay down in the car. That's how emotional that she was. Crying because my brother didn't want to see her. One month. Somebody's going to start. That boy's going to talk. He going to talk. Right now that they got him in protective custody. That he's going to talk because he's going to talk. You're going to have to talk to somebody. Hey, man, what you doing in here? You know, hey, man, you going to be all right? Hey, man, you was wondering, hey, you all right? You all right? Hey, when you get time, I'm going to talk to you. All the while, they basically setting him up. Tell your mama, put some money on my cash app. Didn't tell your mama I need a TV. Everything is going to come out. And they're going to come out this summer. The mama and the daddy is not sleeping. Reason why the daddy look more sort of like a little bit more comfortable, because he didn't tell the boy to take the knife. He didn't tell him, but he knew about it. He knew about it, but he didn't tell him to take it. But did the fact that how the money was spent, this that way how I look at this is that this is going to be a relationship that's split in half. That's what this will look like. That father is a car salesman, and there ain't nothing. Somebody, all these cars out in the road, somebody sold it to us. But they went and did some kind of background check about how much money that he was making as a car salesman. The only thing that I got to say, Mama, Miss Anthony, you don't send your son up the creek and he don't have nothing to float on. How could you? You wasn't thinking about your other 3 kids. Because if you did, you would have thought about that you could have got that was other people money that you was bothering with. Look at this boy and girl. Gone for 40 years. But mama, I'm getting ready to tell you here today. Mama, I'm getting you and your son. I'm here to tell you today, mama. You and your son would never have another mother and son and mother and son again. Because guess what? You're going to be behind bars. And you're going to have to pay back that money. I cannot see what a husband did. The fact that the weapon, it was the weapon. You had in your mind, mama, to kill one of them, to kill them boys. But guess what? But your son, the one that going to school at the track meet. You know good and damn, y'all, I want y'all to see this here. You know good and goddamn well, knowing that them boys got bad blood towards one another. You could have made it your business to be there. One of them adult. You or the father. Undamn excusable. You showed your damn hand again. When that boy, you were there. I seen you were there, took a picture with him when he won a race or something. That was all in Joyce. Oh, that's my son. What will you ask the mama when your son fall down on his knees in the courtroom? Because you asked the mama, didn't want to be around there. Because that did, in fact, with the verdict come in. Y'all left that boy just when he needed y'all most. He did what you say do, mama. Mama, you told him. You gave him the knife. That's right. Y'all been looking, both of y'all. Y'all don't look right. Something just not right. Something just not right. But other people money. Did you see what that couple just got? They gave them 10 years. They say, hell no, we won't go. Then what the judge said, but no, come here. I'm going to give you 40. And you still going to pay these people back their damn money. Look at them now. You know good and well. A plea bargain was was given to your son. No, you said no. You knew it. Not only that, another thing. When they came out and says to you, you remember when y'all were having that press conference and I was there? You remember? I was there. Y'all were having that press conference. And you remember when the Anthony father, not the Anthony, come on, somebody. Not hey Wayne Boo, not the Anthony father, Alex, the twin father. You know when he went there? Y'all was going to the same church, right? Y'all drop the link. Wait a minute, Wayne. Okay, wait a second. Y'all was going to the same church, right? Y'all knew each other very good. Y'all know how y'all boys once was playing together and could get along. When they took that father out, when you start saying, "Get him out of here, get him out! I don't want him. Get him out of here." What did he say to the police? Why did he come here? He said that he come there for them. They were both of their kids. The kids used to play together. He said that he wanted to pray with you, for y'all to pray together. Now let me tell you, and this is what I was thinking. I was thinking that when this here verdict came in, I thought that both parents would got together and gave one another a hug and just cry. Because our kids, we both don't lost our child. Hold on a second. Let me. We both have done lost something. I was thinking we ought to be going to church together, knew each other. Now, I ain't gonna say y'all say it in the choir. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna make that up. But y'all went to church together. The pastor got all y'all together. How many is all y'all? I don't know. All y'all. And said that could we all get along for Christ's sake? Now, the Anthony father said that the reason why that he come, not only to hear, but also for y'all, could y'all, as adult, could y'all pray together over this situation? You ran him off. You act like Anthony mama. You act like that people did you wrong. That is what you show anger and guilt. You fought in everybody besides that what you see right there in the mirror. When the black man, even when the white man talked, the white man had one object to it. Mama, didn't y'all the one that hired him? Why y'all ain't said something to him about it? Y'all got breaks. Y'all got 5-minute break and 10-minute break and lunch break. Why y'all ain't said nothing to him? Because y'all wanted to hold back that damn dumbass husband. Hold back and keep every penny that y'all can get. Because y'all had a future plan for that on other people's money. And let me tell you something too. If Kamala, if it would win a garden lighting someone that's over their money, they would have did the same thing. After they did what they gonna do with that money, and the parents go ahead on and move with that money. Any money that was left over, they would have basically returned it. And that was the right thing to do. But they would have made sure that the parents would have got out that neighborhood. And if they got a little hoopty, maybe get on two better cars for them to go in and out to the jail and to the prison. But I bet you one thing. If y'all had a garden of lighting over it, y'all wouldn't be sitting in a $900,000 home. And you can't keep the lights on. 1 month, everybody in that damn jailhouse gonna know exactly what's going on. 1 month. Now, mama, I don't think they gonna get you this year. Because this year, we about like coming basically like to a close. We got 6 more months. We got 6 more months in this year. But mama, I'm gonna tell you and husband today, you two look crafty ass. You may get by, but you're not getting away. The money that was get with that lawyer, the one that says that $500,000, when that man said $500,000, that man was saying basically, I guarantee he won't get no life. I guarantee he won't get no 35 years. That man said that 200,000, I'll sit down with you. It was not your money. It was for the protect. It for this child, and I believe so. If that black man would have got this here case, he would walk the damn street, pull the kids off the city bus, go around to the football field till he get somebody dealing fact with these bully white boys. He would go down there to the corner ice cream parlor. He would go down there to the skating park where the kids hang out at. He would get something on, get people. If they have to have a damn school bus to haul them in at the same time, he would have did that. That black man would have worked. But one thing that you will say now with the black man, that he was not gonna get that boy off free. But I tell you one thing, it wouldn't be 15 years that boy would be getting. It would not. 35 years was nowhere on the book. That's out. You know what the black man was fighting for? He wasn't fighting for that. He would not be fighting for the saying that the Anthony boy was innocent. Kamala was innocent. He was not innocent. He was guilty because he said that he did it. He will be fighting for these damn boys and walk around here bullying this damn boy forever. They bully everybody in the damn street. They even bully the damn dogs and throw damn rocks at the damn cat. The damn fishes cannot swim peaceful in the damn lake. They take rocks and throw them and hit them on top of their head. Damn fish go woo like this here. Them damn madcap boys. That's all that he would be doing. You cannot take the truth and turn it into a lie and walk away from it. He said, you said you have did it. I'm right here. I did it. Nobody do. I did it. But only led that you had something if you just was crying and you could not think, oh, you get up on that stand, and if you have to cry blood and then have to damn stink and piss shit. This whole goddamn courtroom gonna be stinking and everybody gonna be damn crying. But it's gonna be some damn movement in there. That young man was there dribbling and just shaking. And Dominique Alexander, you a damn lie. You a damn lie. You say you and Drew was close like brothers. Because you and Drew were in that decision. Y'all been were trying to get rid of Charleston White. Charleston White was right. He was being used. Everybody that was hanging around was putting in money, but y'all not putting in no money. Y'all not putting in no money. Drew, you the one got that damn white lawyer. A white lawyer ain't good in a racism thing with a black man. Life is on the bump. A white man cannot talk or defend us for shit. A white man only thing damn good when an accident, they're chasing down the ambulance, chasing down the damn ambulance, identified with money. That's the only thing I got damn. But that's why most people say that you get a lawyer. That's identified with a goddamn accident, fool. But y'all thought so because of that type of money, y'all can have y'all white lawyer. What kind of fucking shit that is? And then you go around here with them goddamn shirts on. We believe Kamala. Yeah, we did believe. Nobody did not say that they did not believe this child. Nobody did not say they did not believe him. Everybody believed him. He the one say that he did it. So why should we don't believe him? Y'all don't take them goddamn shirts and goddamn. Tell me that Dominique Alexander, is that was your idea for them to get them shirts printed like that? Was that your idea? We believe Kamala. Isn't that something? We believe him too. Nobody did not say that Kamala told a lie. He told the truth. We believe him too. But you ask like as a goddamn parent, why you couldn't get something like, why you couldn't get something else? You come out better putting free my son, free, come on. You could have come out better getting that. You cannot, you shouldn't even have a shirt that we stands with him. Because everybody didn't stand with him. But you have something saying free him, that would have been another way that you can say. Because there's other ways that you can say that how that gonna go about identifying what he'll being free. In other words, sir, he won't be getting 35 years or whatever after 10 or 12 years. But I think so he could have got 12 years. But he would have been out in 7. Yes, George. It was in self-defense. Jordan, self-defense. This here was planned. It was planned. And you know how that when something is self-defense is when it pop off and it happen. But when something is planned, that's not self-defense. That pure heart murder. That Carmelo knew that he had that knife. He knew that knife ain't supposed to be on, I'm going to call it school, campus, school activity. He know that. He had planned. One of them boys come up to me, I don't have it with that. They don't bully me for the last damn time. I'm tired of this. Everywhere I go, but I'm going to get out here and I'm going to race out here and I'm going to get my scholarship. If he had planned it on, because if he didn't plan it on, he would have never took the knife. He was planning on one of them come up there and mess with him. That he was going to gut him. He ain't meant to kill him. No, he didn't. He ain't meant to kill him. But he sure was going to protect himself. And it was two, I think they was like 218 pounds. That's 400 pounds. I don't care if one was littler than the other one and one going to get the brother. Both of them were assholes. And I'm going to say this here. I said it the other night or something. I blame it on both parents. Both parents let their children down. Because daddy, then you beat up mama, and them twins beat your ass, broke your arm, all kind of damn. You had your damn arm, a leg, or something in a damn swing. Well, you don't went over there and jumped. You didn't even have much in fact in them boys' damn life until this shit here came up. Because they couldn't stand your ass, because they beat your ass before. You was a mad, you was a mean damn daddy, but y'all look pretty good going to church. That's why the pastor got y'all all together and say, cut this shit out in the name of God. Now, dealing fact with if the Metcalf family didn't have let me tell you something. If you got a drop racist in you, you a whole racist. If you got some kind of doubt dealing fact your mind dealing fact with a black person, you don't have no kind of, your kid is taught the same way. Anthony family, now dealing fact that y'all is the cause of y'all kids. I mean, Metcalf, y'all is the cause of y'all kid to be in that ground. You know that damn boy. You know your damn boy was the damn bully of the damn neighborhood. Because y'all knew that they were. Knew the damn dogs couldn't walk down the damn street. Couldn't even piss or shit in damn peace. About them damn boys throwing goddamn rocks at the damn dog. The cat can't even come out the goddamn trash can. You know it. I see on your face, it's a lot of damn guilt. You cannot, Metcalf, you cannot get nobody back. You cannot get nobody back. And reason why that you had that grin on your face saying, knowing that I wonder how he gonna sleep that, because you know why? You didn't have to get no lawyers. That 200 and something thousand, I think it's 300 something now that you had got, you got it free and clear. You ain't had to get no lawyer or nothing. You ain't buy no t-shirts or nothing. Then with the mama, she got 100 and something. I think hers is close to 200 now. The mama got that. But still yet, let's go over here on Anthony's parent. I fought y'all. Because guess what? In that neighborhood, y'all knew shit was going on. Why? Okay, salesman. Daddy, salesman, use they is a salary. I can understand if the daddy couldn't be there. Okay? But the mama, it's usually it's sort of kind of hard when a child doing some kind of sport, and then it usually a mama or the daddy would come, especially with their football game. Usually the mama or the daddy would show up to show their support if they both don't go. Did in fact neither one of the parents couldn't go. That's what don't make sense to me. Because that Kayla, I think that's what mom named Kayla. They had got your phone record, and they also too had got something did in fact the GPS or something pertaining to your car that You always go that way. You went the opposite way. And it was showing how slow they had up quite a bit on you, how slow the car was going. They even had got the cellular phone records. You told him when the boy called you and said that it's done. She said that what happened? You said that I hit him. I mean, hit him, stabbed him with him. He said that he's dead. She said, where did you hit him at? He said, I hit him in his chest. She said, I didn't tell you to hit him there. See, let me tell you something. A lot of that is come out. A lot of that this is come out. They not bringing everything out to y'all. They not bringing all this here out to y'all. They not bringing that they had got how the mother car was going. They didn't even bring out the conversation that they had on got the mother cellular phone message. They ain't bringing that out to y'all. I'm not here to make it up. I don't care that you feel some way about me or not. They did not. They showed you what was under on that tent. Then they would showed you like a whole lot of blood and people moving around. And then I had saw that video too when it happened. It was blood. There were people around with video. The children that was video this and that. It was when somebody had a white towel, or either was a white t-shirt. Yes, it was so much. It was a lot of blood. Then later on, they came back later and showed where they took like a pressure cleaner, like some kind of machine with a lot of power to clean off the field, clean off that little area for the blood. All that was showed. They are holding a lot back on y'all of what done happened. And it maybe that we don't need to see it. Maybe we don't, but it was played. It was show. And dealing in fact with that $300,000. Drew, you went and draw that money right away. You put it over into a family member. Y'all, they ain't telling y'all everything. I don't know. We as black people, we wanna basically like hear that part, or we gonna let things stay exactly like it is. Because if we were to hear that part, it's already a lot of TikTok I was over there on TikTok learning. It's already a lot of mixed message. Then the fact that the way how TikTok feel about this thing, a lot of mixed message. Usually, when something like this here goes on, we may have a couple blacks would fall on the outskirt. Oh, he didn't do it, but come down with the scale, it basically is more blacks that saying he was wrong. Where the money? He was not innocent. He was guilty. It was cold-hearted murder. Now, wait a minute, now I'm gonna tell you, no, it wasn't cold-hearted murder. It was a self-defense attack of what he was doing. They were face to face. Only thing I did when my light bulb went on when Omar Johnson said that the kid fell in on the knife. I want to set my mind and say that and try to believe it. Somehow I know I'm trying for, but that there sounds in a way okay that the child could have felt inside the knife. But guess what? Kamala went in his backpack and got it out. Now, did in fact with they 4 people attacking him? At first, I said that he looked real good. That he wear a good whooping. But all of a sudden, the picture did come out. He had some views. Yeah, they had hit him upside there. They pulled like that. He all up in it. Yes, he was. You can tell that he was in a tussle. You can tell when they came out, when everybody was talking about where the video. A lot of people is very disappointed in that video because that they thought so that it was going to be a video that basically like shows you in slow motion everything. It wasn't no school camera under that tent. if a child had that, he would have had got a lawyer and probably would have gave over to TMZ for the parents to make some money off it. So when that black guy saying that, oh yeah, this that it looked bad, and then Kamala was running. Yes, I see Kamala. Yeah, that other video, yeah, it shows that he was running because it was the school camera got and showed what he was running. That video, yes, I had saw that video. So then the fact with the black guy came and then blood all this blood, yes, but the black guy is not gonna tell you what's not on there. Is that did the video show where he had the knife and he stabbed? Did the video show that? No, it did not. The video show you a lot of blood and guts. Yes, it was, y'all. No, nobody wasn't holding that boy in his arm. The boy died in his brother. No, it did not. Matter of fact, it was children ran from out of nowhere. They ran over there. It didn't fact that with all the commotion, they ran over there. You can see them running across the field. Yes, Kamala ran up that way there. Yes, the guts that came out of that boy they were like black, like they had shirts and everything. Well, were trying to dealing with the kid. So with that black man trying to, oh yeah, I've seen your, and then the other lady said that she looked at 11 minutes of it and she couldn't look at it no more. I didn't want to look at that no more. It was nasty to see somebody got chunks of blood, chunks of meat, or claw. Yeah, that was all over the ground out there. I did see that, but what that black man come out and see? No, you didn't. You didn't see Kamala had went in his backpack, got the weapon, and just started. No, you didn't, because I didn't see it. And if any kid took that, using the time that the police would take that, put that in police custody or whatever, take the kid phone, ask them, or send me over there, then the kid parents probably would have got involved, and when a crime, sometimes when a crime commit, they basically gonna arrest you. They're holding down dealing fact that this is continue to be with a crime or something. Then the kid that did the video, they have the actual video that he stabbed him in his chest and how it went on. That kid, his parent was sitting pretty now because they would have sold it to TMZ. A lot of what that then show you in that camera was all them bloods and claws and guts that was out there on the ground. That's what was out there. Just about everybody, I think everything that you can see that's white, all on the bleachers. Yeah, that's it. I saw it. It was nasty. No way you can sit there and just look at that you don't have no kind of way about it. Feel no kind of way whatsoever. Did the fact that what they showed you, didn't fit with that, that there was too, if they showed that to, I don't know if they want to show that back out to the public. That there was too drastic. That was bad, man. I had saw it. Anthony mama, Kayla, look, you got by, but you didn't get away. Your son is going to talk. Your son is going to talk. Remember now, they got your cell phone record. Now, this way how this thing went down, yes, he got railroaded in it. Yes, he got railroaded in it. But Kayla, you got to come on, mama. You got to come on. How could I understand how you feel, how something good can go bad. How bad could it be? How bad could it be right now? He is serving what he's serving what he 35 years. You're going to see your son. About time that he get out, you will be into your 60s or your 70s. Or maybe close to your 80s when he gets out. How do you feel to sleep good knowing that you the cause of your child is in there? He got more, 25 years to life. He got more than a life sentence. Only thing different with his can come with parole. How do you feel as a mother sending your child up the river? Why would y'all want to spend the money? Yeah, y'all could have got a place to stay. I understand that. That wasn't no lottery winning money. Y'all really did have y'all damn mind that your son was right and it was self-defense. Yes, when I listened to No Damn School, Omar Johnson, and the kid, the knife had to come out the backpack. And how it looked like he dragged up the kid from the back, dragged up the kid from his hoodie. And the boy, Omar Johnson, everybody know he grabbed the boy up and shoved the boy. He did. Omar Johnson said that. I'm not down it. So, of course, I'm just going to say this a little bit now. Sometimes no crazy ass Omar Johnson don't make no damn sense. But did the fact that with the weapon, it basic is a self-defense thing. Let's not look at it that didn't affect what the boys jumped on him. No. Don't look at that. That the boys them jumped on him. Because right now the law look at when them boys jumped on him, they was right. Because the boys could say that he was trying to get away and we were holding him. Or he stabbed my brother and we all beat him up. Okay, that's not going to even, that's no here or there. But dealing fact, grabbing him up, Anthony got the weapon. He put his hand on him. That is a self-defense tech. And dealing like with how Omar Johnson son, he wasn't there and I wasn't there. That sounds like a self-defense thing. But only thing that got Anthony, you can't let nobody else see or understand it. You came there with that weapon too intense as anybody bother with you and I'm gonna gut me somebody. Then you could have went somewhere else knowing how them boys were. Only thing with Omar Johnson that I couldn't get, that I can see in a way, how the son was sitting on the how Junior was sitting on the bench. His feet was on the ground. He was on the second bleach. His feet was on the ground. Then again, you look at it like this. One, it was raining hard out there. How can you put your feet on the ground? Don't you supposed to be, then you ran them there for to get out the rain? See, that little part that I can get. But dealing with a self-defense, and that's where Omar Johnson said it. I can take that. I can take that the boy had on his hood. And he jacked the boy, they're going to grab up the boy. I do believe that. Because everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody's saying the same thing. But the part that where it's coming, and then how Omar Johnson, and the one that ain't got to school and took everybody money, it was a self-defense thing. The boy still on the knife, but the only thing that got Kamala is why you brought the knife. Your intent. You didn't bring the knife any other time in school, and you're a good student. So you came with it. It was somebody else that put that in your head to give you, for you to even bring it when you go ahead and got you some. You were in some kind of fear. Because it's dealing with that how that you hit him. That was a scare tactic. Hey, running baby, that was a scare tactic. A scary person would kill you. A scary person would kill you. And when he jet that boy, and then that a scary person would kill you. But only thing dealing fact is, let's take it another way. Let's take it this way here. If all them boys jumped on him, dealing fact with he pulled out his little can opener. Y'all, I got one of them things right here. You know, like with the nail clipper on it. I got one of them right there. It's right here in my drawer right here. Let me tell you something. As I feel. Oh my, yeah, he full of shit, full of scammer. Yeah, right. With Omar Johnson. Yes. To me, Omar Johnson story is more believer than me than anybody else would believe. But I know one thing. Dealing fact with that night, he got time enough to think. And I'm gonna tell you like this here. He could have went like this here. He went in his backpack. Now you'll see what I'm going. Yes, it is true. He would say, hit me again, see what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we say that all the time. We say that all the time. That's natural on God's or anybody. I tell you what, you won't put your hand back on me. That's natural for us to say. That's not a black thing, a white thing. That's natural. That's a human being thing. Touch me again. Now, didn't the fact that how Omar Johnson said it, out of all the stories that's going on, and I went there, I would listen. I would take his story more believable than anybody's story. He jacked that boy up. He did. He jacked it, and Omar Johnson ain't the only one. He jacked that boy up. The boy was already nervous and scared anyway. He put his hand on the boy. The boy had the knife. You see what the problem? See what it is? The boy had the knife, and the boy went in and fall into the knife. All the time. And the boy fall into the knife. Now you know what? Even so, that seems skeptical, but I would believe that. I would believe that. I believe come on, told me, don't you put your hand on me anymore. I tell you what, you'll see what I'm gonna do. But I'm telling you one thing, that was too many words to say. That was too many words to say. And when how he cut that boy, but how he cut him, it was the boy had a 3-inch, 3.5 inch, and 2-inch went inside him. You got to understand me that Kamala whole this could have went inside that boy's chest. He was scared. He was scared. A scared person, and then you know what? It could have been when he hit him. When he hit him in his chest. That was nobody. No, it's just street rumors that's saying when it hit him in there. Is Kamala wanted? Not saying wanted to, but just say like his whole fist could have went on down. Could have went all the way down in there. Cause that they said that he broke so many brackets or bones or something into that was a scary. Now it's different than a person is scary, or a person scaring to scare you off. Now it's a person with all, if they say all four of them jumped on him, he will win in his backpack, and I will have all them motherfucking racing damn track around that goddamn field. I will cut until I cut the first goddamn ass. They're gonna have to have the police and all the coaches and dean be run around that goddamn track with me. Cause I'm gonna cut me somebody today. Now hold it. Wait a minute now. Now hold it right there. Okay. Yes. But I did see his face. They did jump on him. They did jump on him. They did jump on him. On his eye, his head right there. Yes, they jumped on him. Who is they? Maybe the boys that was around there under there. But all of them took a jab out there. And this other boy couldn't take no jab because he was on the ground. That sidewalk was so doggone nasty. I was scared, man. It was terrible. Even down on the bleachers. But it did show what I saw. His hand was up. I take more like Omar Johnson's part that the boy fall into the knife. Finally, he got jumped on. What are you talking about? What do you mean, hotel? Finally, he got jumped on. What are you trying to say that he didn't get jumped on? I can take more like Omar Johnson than that boy. Fell tonight, but still yet. Kamala, you had to take it out your bag. He wouldn't have fell into it if you didn't take it out your bag. So, other word, what it is that you had planned on. I'm going out here. Anyone bother me? I got something for the ass. Intended to kill that boy? No. Because his mama said in the recorder, I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you to hit him there. But did in fact with the force that was given behind it, both kids was all blown up. The other boy was laying out there. It had showed that. I remember saying that. And it was a lot of like, maybe like I don't know if they were shirts or towel. A lot of them were throw all didn't think with the across of the benches and everything. I mean, cause they all had blood and all that stuff. It was the nasty scene. Okay, you said no. I'm just saying he been should have jumped on for his scam. Yeah. He should. Oh yeah, talking about Omar Johnson. I need to help him. You know what, Ronnie? Only thing that I want him to do is, son, look, they already got you. No more can happen to you. No more can happen to you. You already in prison. That's hell itself. Your parents signed you up. Now they ask cannot count 1 to 10 or even move a decimal point that they come by for money. Y'all, I got a lot of stories that was put on X and a whole bunch of stuff. Then the fact that the people that they went to trying to get funds. No, not trying to get funds. For people can send their money. Nobody. So far, 3 don't turn them down. No. 3 don't turn them down. As one of these here love gift and go So, 3 of them, they said no. They said that because of the trial is over with. The trial is over with. No, they don't take it like that. It's against their rules. The trial is over with. And they told her, they had wrote the letter to the mama. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay. No, I wasn't talking. I was talking about Omar Johnson. I can take more that his story that it was a self-defense because that the boy fall into the knife. I can take more. I can deal with more like his story there. I can deal more with that the kid fell into the knife. Then only thing that got him is that he could have had it in his bag. He just shouldn't have taken it out. When he had taken it out his bag, that's when everybody came on, jumped on the bag. Oh, he planned this, he did that. Well, if you plan something, it doesn't matter you have a knife in your bag, as long as that you didn't take it out. As long as you ain't take it out. Y'all, the recording is out there. I have heard it. But his mama told him, don't say nothing. They had don't put so much in this here child head, this here black and white thing. But still, yet you go and buy a $1 million home in their neighborhood. You could have get $1 million in our neighborhood. Why you had to go there? And how did we know that you got the car? Because the neighbors called the news people. And the airplane, the helicopter was in the house. They showed what y'all had done bought new cars. The neighbors did that. The neighbors say every time they see something, a new car is coming up. Y'all, all this here had took place when it first happened. It was two, for what I see, I think 3 cars is white. It was a bigger car. I think one was a Lexus, but it was 3 new cars. Y'all got y'all goddamn nerve. You went to Charleston White because they was coming to get the kids' truck. Charleston White, you said that you would catch the payments on it, and you said that you gonna let your kids drive. And really, Charleston White, you gonna catch up a payment, and your kids gonna flop around until this here over with, and he gonna give back the car. Charleston White, you told a damn lie. Sign the papers over to me. I catch up the car. I will have my son. I get his son over to my car. Oh, get his car over to my son. That's how that conversation should have went. Not for you to pay big bad bill out. Then you don't lost out your damn eye over years ago or some kind of shit. Don't you have one of them busy lazy eye that you take out every night and put it in the drawer? Put it in the in the cup. Now for you to say, I got caught up payment. I let my son drive that around. Really? Mm-hmm. What was the plate that you have in front of the that your son had around for the white people to know that I killed me one of them? Because Charles White, what don't make sense is not damn true. Where's the car now? Did you catch up the payment like you say you did? You were letting your son ride around in it? They can't afford to make the payments on the car. Is your son, since y'all had that falling out, are you planning on get your money back? Or did they sign the car over to you so you can let your son drive, so forth and so forth and so on? Because Charles White, what don't make sense is not true. No way. No way that a car that you're gonna catch it up, the payment, and just let your son just to ride around in and just look good in it. Only I catch this payment, this here car here gonna be Matthews. And you going, hey, we going straight to the bank so I can get the title to this bitch. Charles White, that ain't swaying good with me. Mm-mm. Probably you want to come out. Maybe I got to listen to it again how you said it, but that didn't swing right. Charles White had a right. Dominique, and okay, come out here. I need y'all to come on in here. Dominique, Charles White asked Dominique about him and this man, him and Drew. Drew is the father. Drew said that, Dominique said that we close friends, we like brothers. Charles White said that, why I ain't know nothing about this here. You mean tell me, man, you had me thinking that you use me as the spokesperson and round up all my put like this, all, he didn't say this, but like he said, all my rich friends that got some money. And I had don't already suggest to you what type of lawyer that you need in this case, and you go and get white man. Matter of fact, they got into it too, because that it's not that Charleston White. I had to look at some things and go some big. Ain't that he wanted control, but man, I don't gave you a job. I got to know what is going on. What is our next move? I can't move without you because it's your son. He told Charles and White, just get the money. Just get the money. When all this is said and done, who gets the money? He want the money. Charles and White said, no, the people got to get the money back. What's not used. Charles and White said that he didn't have no idea that him and Dominique was that close as buddies. Charles and White said that he was used. All the while, it was so much light dealing with them. Charles and White was right there, taking time with the boy, taking the time to a boy somewhere to teach the boy how to fight and hit back. While him and his wife and they round there buying cars. Charles and White even asked him, what you need this here for? Both cars? Then the boy had a car. Why did the boy car have payments on it? Why was the son car have payments on it? Why did you get $150 Navigator? I think that's what they said you got. $150,000 car that you paid for that cash. It don't make no sense if you paying for it cash. They still can come and get it for the damn insurance. Why would you go out there and rent, as that they were saying somewhere, that home? $1 million home. They said that you bought it. Then they came back with paperwork saying that y'all was renting it. Out of all that money, y'all couldn't take $250,000 or $300,000 and bought y'all a house. Only thing you got to worry about is tax and insurance on the house. I hope right now they digging up trying to find out about with that business. So far they don't have no kind of call to the fact with business, but y'all had started the business after that. Nobody haven't even worked on the business. Y'all just started a business. Nobody ain't been to work since day one. When the father start saying this nasty racism, don't forget that the car, the people who that the father worked for, the car district 9, you know that they donated money. We gonna let you sit on our job and we pay you, and this how you feel about us? They fire his ass. cost of your mouth. Nobody tell you now that you told that man, and both of y'all thought that you and Dominique Alexander thought that y'all could have schooled that lawyer and told that lawyer this, that, and other, and everything will do and how the case gonna go and all. And the guy said, ain't going and talk to no damn body, because that lawyer, the prosecutor, he talked to the people that supposed to be the defense. He talked to all their people. This here lawyer ain't talked to nobody. Guess I'll see y'all in court tomorrow. He didn't have no idea what the children was going to say. He didn't. One of the students, he didn't know who they was. He didn't even talk to them to know them. He just saw them down there outside. But the prosecutor over there talking to these kids, you are the defense lawyer. Don't they supposed to be for the boy? Don't you supposed to talk with coming down to in these laws? Nothing. That's why you have to change information. That's why that you even get the questionnaire of dealing fact that what is going to be appropriate for you to ask my client. That's why they can say I jet if something that they don't know I jet. That man ain't a jet to nothing. Because guess what? It was an open closed case. He didn't have nothing to fight for. But if you worked at paid that $500,000, every damn body would been there. You thought it was a lot of people outside that courtroom. It would be a lot of people because these kids are up here. And your son do have friends. Them kids are not gonna lie. Them kids are hurt, man. And then they mama got their opinion. Man, they ain't had to go all like that to take the man's life, man. You're gonna always have his blood on your hand. Doesn't matter how much that you wash it. You can go ahead and wash your hands so many times, and you think so that you wash your hands. It seems like that you're gonna start imagining blood all in your hand. Nightmares. But your mama them get to go and prance around town like that. They don't call it the lottery. Often taxpayers' real money. Then want the taxpayers saying we need more money. And already 3 gift fund them told them no. The case is over with. No. That's against our rules. To hold money for him to get a pill. Them people told him no, they can't do that. You guys, I got to go and get me something to eat. I think I'm going to have some chicken noodle soup. Okay? I'm not sleepy. I got my cards right here on the bed. We gonna play cards. Somebody, I don't. I gotta come back out cause Love Blake. I should have came back last night. I wasn't sleeping, but it was raining. My back was hurting. But anyway, you guys, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye, y'all. Please like my video. Y'all, I know too much don't care for Omar Johnson, but you go over there and listen to Omar Johnson, you'll see how he break it down. And you can see in a way that was self-defense. I believe what Omar said. He fell into that knife. But then again, we got to go like I said, why did you take out the knife? Why did you bring it? Okay, you guys. Bye-bye.